Okay, okay. Do I look any different? Is it Shaniqua? Is it Julie? Is it Angel? I am all that things and more. Welcome to another edition of The Buzz, exclusive to Click Niger Internet Radio. All right, and it's the last one for the month of July. Like coincidentally on the last day of the month. Woo! Well, I mean, of course, it's the best month after December anyway. But hey, thank God it's over. We're looking forward to a new month. All right, welcome to the Buzz once again. All right, where we keep you abreast with the week's entertainment gist. I am Makcit, your host with the most, as you can see. Are you ready? Okay, so we start off our roundup on a sad note. This week, veteran Nollywood actress Rachel Oniga passed away. Sadly, yes, due to complications of COVID-19. Yeah, it was announced Friday, the 30th of July 2021. Yeah, so the super story alum can be remembered for her appearances in movies like Chief Daddy and Royal Hibiscus Hotel. She passed age 64 and she's survived by three children and several grandchildren. Of course, you can imagine the tributes are pouring in. We wish that her soul rest in peace and that her family is comforted in this trying time. All right, moving on. The new season of Big Brother Naija tagged Shine Your Eye premiered, all right, and it is fire already. Like I haven't seen it, but I know it is fire just from the talk so far. All right, from the cute blokes and babes to Biggie's revelation that there are two wild cards in the house. I know there was a meme about this, that the two wild cards are just there, like like when Biggie announced in the house, they were like, oh my god. Meanwhile, they are the ones like anyway. So yeah, it's been a lot of twists and turns, a lot of things coming from the Big Brother program, reality TV shows so far. All right, so there are trends, of course, around yeah, the two wild cards so far. Then of course people made memes about Yusef being a Bollywood star and missed his calling. Yeah, something like this. I don't know if you saw it. Yes, and the person who did it is John Montage. It says John Montage, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. All right. That's definitely a good one. It looks like he was born for that kind of life. What are you doing, Yusef? You missed your calling. All right, and of course, there was also the not so nice things that trended about the lady's body, and people saying that she's done this, she's done that, and okay, some people were educated that well, things happen, people are born different, all right, and there are times when people are born a certain way that you may not be accustomed to. So don't be quick to body shame, okay? Don't be quick to assume the worst about people because of what you see. Anyway, there was also the meme that, people who said, those of you that are not watching Big Brother Niger, who think that Big Brother Niger is a waste of time, take care of the country until the Big B Niger watchers get back. And some people were not comfortable about that. It's like, okay, you're trying to make a serious thing unserious, blah, 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 blah. Guys, it is never that serious, okay? Anyway, like I said, just 1 week in and it's already beginning to like blow up. So trust me when I say this year's edition of Big Brother Niger is going to be fire. All right. Anyway, we still move on. Now, another major trend this week is the memes and interpretations that followed highly decorated police officer Abba Kyari being mentioned by Hushpuppi. He. Now, for those who do not know, he's a social media showboy who is facing charges of internet fraud and more. I mean, how would you not even know Hushpuppi at this point? Anyway, so Hushpuppi mentioned Abba Kyari and a couple of other people, and of course, it's like for it to be linked with Hushpuppi, it cannot be good. Now, he mentioned them to the FBI, in a way to get a plea bargain. And our super cop, known for cracking big cases like the kidnap kingpins, that's Evans, has spoken up saying he only received 3,000 naira, 300,000 naira, pardon me, to help Hushpuppi acquire some traditional attire, which Hushpuppi had seen on him and said he liked. And he even added that the money was not even sent to him directly. It was actually that he was just going to help Hushpuppi acquire these things. That was mistake number one, people. Nigerians had a field day, okay? Now, there was this one. Somebody said, they actually did a graphic saying, Abba Kyari fashions, like complete with logo. And it's actually brilliant. Somebody should actually steal this idea, right? And I said that wasn't enough. People said something. This one, okay. Wale Adetona said, Abba Kyari said he only sold Nigerian native wares and cap to Hushpuppi. I never knew he was a fashion stylist and Owambe cloth distributor. Ouch. Another person now said, I don't think I've ever seen Hushpuppi putting on a native before. It makes you wonder, right? So why did Hushpuppi ask for natives. Anyway, it's really not a laughing matter, guys. It's not a laughing matter because, nonetheless, whether guilty of something deeper or not, the consensus is that it will definitely put a damper on his already beautiful, beautiful image. But yeah, things are unfolding. Watch out, all right? Keep your nose on the ground. You will definitely be hearing more. Now, in the words of Jafar, Abba Kyari's response is not well tailored. I hear your point, I recognize it, and I appreciate it. All right. Thank you for that one, Jafar. Anyway, we move on. TV and radio personality Toke Makinwa was dragged like I passed my neighbor generator. When she reacted to Kelly Clarkson's divorce news and alimony settlement. Now, it was revealed, right, that Kelly Clarkson is going to be paying spousal support to her husband, or rather her ex-husband, to the tune of $200,000. And that was what Toke Makinwa reacted to, like, God forbid. Now, Toke Makinwa reacted, adding that even as a feminist, the fact that a woman has to pay spousal support makes her mad. And somebody was not having it. A lot of people anyway were not having it. But anyway, fellow radio personality N6 read her for filth and said, this babe never ever was in caps, has the intellectual range for many discussions she chooses to go into. Woo! Now, he ended with talking in the nonsense, like his whole tirade ended with talking in the nonsense. Suffering now, N6. What's that? Why are we so violent? Anyway, Toke posted on her IG story trying to explain herself, but in the end, she says, no one can judge me. No one is feeding me. And she says, for those of you who really rely on people's approval of the things you say, don't give people that power over you. I mean, yeah, she's been a duck and letting the water just roll off her back. But at the same time, yeah, we need to also be responsible for the things we say. So anyway, you decide to attack someone on what they say, they decide how they react to it. And I think I admire that, okay, about her. She did not make it turn into something worse. All right, but she was dragged. Let's accept it. Toke was dragged. Anyway, moving on. Speaking of taking someone at their word now, like we have only her word for it, yeah? Former BBNAIJA housemate Uriel Oputa has vehemently denied allegations that she slept with a married man, footballer Odion Igalo. Now, the allegation was actually made by Odion's estranged wife, yeah, Sonia, and in not so veiled terms. Uriel made an Instagram video now after the allegations by Sonia, saying it took her 5 years after BBNAIJA to afford her own car, a Honda Crosstour, and said if she did have a sugar daddy, she would not if she did have a sugar daddy, she would probably be living better, so she would not allow anyone ruin her name. Now the plot thickens. With all the venom that Sonia spewed, is she going to react? Because she was actually threatening him, saying that the lady should like don't even be lying, don't watch what you're saying, don't talk too much, let me not expose you. I laugh in Tarok. Anyway, like I said, the plot thickens. We'll have to wait and see what Sonia is going to come up with. Now they are estranged, but they're still close, they're still friends, and all that kind of thing. What actually happened was that she posted a picture of her friend, and people were in the guy's DMs. Ladies were just going after him, and then it was like, don't show Uriel, and I was like, yeah. Anyway. We're waiting to see what Sonia is going to say after this. Will she release the receipts? We'll just have to wait and see. All right. So just as you're waiting for this, you're waiting for so many other things. We'll definitely keep you abreast of the Abba Kyari issue next week. If anything happens that we find entertaining, we'll let you know. All right. But at this point, I have to go. Thanks for following this week's edition of The Buzz, where we follow what's buzzing on the entertainment streets. Shout out to my friend and semi-technician. If I not even semi, like technical assistant for today, Regina Ronku. Thanks, girl. I am Makcit. Have a fab weekend. Toodles.